Okay, let's see. I gotta steady my hand, so I know this looks funny. Let's see. Okay, that's my line that tells me how far up to trim. So I'm blending this into the rest of the bowl. It's pretty thin right here in the middle. So I'm gonna try not to go through the bottom. Let's see. So what I do when I'm doing this, usually I can have a mirror over here somewhere. I don't know where my mirror is now, but I'm just going to be looking at them. I'll just be bending over to look at the profile as I'm doing this. So I'm reducing the circumference of the bottom. Some of my tools are sharper than others. And I like having a little shelf to hang on to while it's kind of it goes up and then it kind of comes back out at an angle here. Let me see what that looks like. Well, that's nice. I might be able to push that just a little further. So my wheel is going pretty fast. And the clay is past leather hard, but it's not quite dry enough to be chalky. Oh, and by the way, for those of you who have not seen me do this before, this is my GiffinGrip right here, GiffinGrip. And it's a contraption that spirals down and grabs hold of the pot you're working on. So I just love this thing. And I had a brush over here somewhere that I used as a broom. Here it is. So that's just a painter's brush, and I use it like a little broom, trying to keep this off the floor as much as I can, especially the big pieces. Now, when I pick this up, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to try to put it back in the same position that it's in now. Oh yeah, so it's more critical the closer to being finished you are. So you don't want the wobble, you just don't want it to wiggle. All right, so let's take it in right in here, right in this area here. And I'm standing with both feet on the floor. I'll push the pedal on this wheel to get it going, and then I take my foot off of it and plant both feet on the ground. It's a whole lot easier on my back. I'm just lightening my touch as I get down there in this part. So I'm gonna get a throwing stick. This is a throwing stick, just a traditional. I'm gonna make sure this end of it is clean because that's the end I'm gonna use. I don't want any scratchy things on there. Now, if I keep my thumb right here, I can feel the ridges in this, if there are any, and there are some small ones here. So over here, I can move my stick up or down or sideways or tilt it just a little bit to try to get those smoothed out. There we go. And you can feel it when it's gone. I like the way that feels on the outside. Let's pick it up and see how it feels in just holding it. So that is right in line with that. So in case I have to put it back down. Oh, that's nice. So what I'm feeling of is this area right here. I like for my bowls to be smooth so that I can take a round spoon and get in there and scoop up every bit of whatever's in there that I want, instead of chasing it around the bowl. And that feels great. I think I'm done with that. So this one was popped right off the bat, so it's a good thing. So we're gonna stamp that, and I'm gonna get it not in the middle, but sort of close to the middle, just to, there we go. So if you want to have a certain place that you're going to trim to, you can make a little spot in it with your needle tool, and that tells you how far in you can go. And I've got a piece of sandpaper on the bottom of my little thing here. This turns, and I can push down on that and hold my bowl in place, hopefully. This one is wetter. I'm still not into where my mark is, and I am tired. I really shouldn't even be doing this. I should do this early in the morning when I'm feeling the most rested, because when you're tired, that's when stuff happens, usually. especially if you're in a hurry. And I'm kind of trying to get this done before anybody gets here, since I'm expecting some clients. And there's nothing in the world that says I can't stop and finish this tomorrow. But I think I'm done with it. I see some ridges there. I like the way that feels. Nice smooth transition from down here all the way up, or all the way down. I guess this is the bottom actually here. Whoa, now see, I made a mess, but I can fix that, I think. My trusty stick that's clean, my burnishing end of the stick. See, I had that little gouge in there. I can still see it a little bit. I gotta be careful not to hit those little blue things. Now I don't have to get this 100% ready for bisque right now. I just need to get it heading in the right direction, because I can still do a little bit to it after it's much drier than it is now. Okay, so let me take this one. Now this one I happen to know is my dull tool. So I can use it knowing that it's not going to cut big chunks. I'm trying to smooth over where I had the big gouge. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it off of here and show it to you here in a second. Okay. Now you don't want this edge to be real sharp. That's the reason I'm putting my thumb there and kind of dulling the edge of it. The sharp edges always chip. That's true of teapot spouts and lids and things like that. So whenever you can, think about that. You don't have to always do something about it, because sometimes there's not a way that you can avoid it. So let's take this away from here. Let's sweep this. This clay that's in ribbons like this is so easy to recycle, because it's all kind of grated, you might say. Okay, let's see, we can be very careful. Very nice. So this one has a smooth inside, and there is the profile right there. And that's going to be a beautiful bowl. Again, it's very well balanced. The weight of it is, it's heavier at the bottom. And I've already got it stamped with my stamp. This is all good. So that one's done. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. And I'm going to get ready and go check the driveway. See you in the next video, okay? Love you guys. Bye-bye.